Growing up in the Virgin Islands in St. Thomas has had an incredible impact in the kind of writer that I am today. I grew up in a particular way though. I was raised by my grandmother, my grandparents, in what was and is still considered a pretty rough neighborhood in the Virgin Islands. And yet the Virgin Islands was this, and it continues to be, this incredibly beautiful place where people pay lots of money to come and visit. And so I was in a strange position where I felt like I was kind of an insider and an outsider to this place that I called home. And I think maybe all Virgin Islanders feel this way, or anybody who lives in a place where tourism is a main economy, where you see yourself as an insider, but you're also constantly aware of what you look like to outsiders. And I think that's had an influence on my writing. I think the writer is someone who looks from the outside and has to be an observer, but who also has to really have an organic way in to the material. I treat my classroom kind of like Vegas. Everything can happen, anything can happen, but it just stays here in the classroom. I want the classroom to be a place of safety, a place where students feel like they can get into trouble, a place where they can do dangerous things, but also know that it doesn't have to get out. Their parents aren't gonna find out. So I'm very protective of the space, actually, as a teacher, because I want my students to say honest things and to learn from other honest opinions. So in my class, we will talk about race, we'll talk about gender, we'll talk about sexuality, we'll talk about age, things that sometimes people don't talk about in creative writing classroom because we're just artists creating artifice. But I think actually we're creating humanity, and that means we have to talk about all that difficult human stuff. And I think that's dangerous to do, at least if you're doing it in the right way.